What's up, guys? We are about to do that.
You got one guy. Who is it?
I don't know. Why are you asking me like I know?
I mean, you can chat.
They'll comment if they want to talk to me. Why are you being that way?
It's Colbert, obviously. It's definitely Colbert.
Shh.
You shh.
I'm trying to play the game.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're so playing the shit out of me right now.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy.
Oh,
I
that's
learned
funny.
The truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled.
Oh my, because I thought people would actually comment, but it doesn't really matter. I'm doing this, so whatever. I don't even know. You're just a. Yeah.
I know I'm a bitch.
them from the shadows.
Shut up.
And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever.
What's wrong with it? It's
The
a
children
painting.
of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham.
Because it's
Their
a piece of
attack turned
art.
friends
Art
into
has no
enemies
soul.
and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped
Zach,
with the help
the
of a mental
Renaissance,
patient named
they
John Doe.
showed boobs.
After a bloody battle,
Man, it's so great.
I put an end to it
It's-
all in
what?
the catacombs beneath the city.
Why are we
The
talking about
Penguin,
this?
Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the
I brought them
first
up because
real
you said
challenge I
Renaissance
faced
Day.
as
That's
the
why
Batman.
yeah.
But they would not be the last.
Or of course they showed the opposite sexes. You know.
Spring has
things.
arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime
It's
is
the
way
Kate
down
Beckinsale
since
guy.
the fall of the Children of Arkham,
Okay.
marking another triumph for newly minted police commissioner James Gordon.
Yes.
In a statement this morning,
I skipped
Gordon
this.
credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice,
It said
describing
vigilante.
him as
Who says it
essential
like
to the
that?
security of the
Vigilante.
city. Things are looking
No,
up,
the
citizens.
news guy. He said
After the long,
vigilante.
dark winter comes the thaw.
The Riddler.
Yeah, I didn't
Now, if only the Knights could win
They
again,
put like 6
everyone
different
would be
characters. I
happy.
think. I have no idea. We'll find out. That's why we're playing
I
this.
know the
The Virago.
Lucky 13! There
Yo,
it
it's
is.
13 on April 13th. Yo,
Import-export magnate,
that's amazing.
one-time Pipex CEO, international
Oh, 'cause
arms
it's
dealer.
Friday the 13th.
The world sees Maury as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful
It's
performance.
Bruce.
I wonder
He did.
If a man hides
Maybe-
in plain sight
Oh,
for
yeah.
that long,
I forgot about that.
does he
I did
forget
that
who he
to him.
really is?
I saved
What do you think,
I
Master Bruce?
took his eye. I
Must be
feel
hard
bad
to stay
about
true
that.
to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Maury. That
Should've
stays
went to
the
that
same no
house.
matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
I
Masks
feel
are
like you
hard
should
to
get a
maintain.
monocle though.
If there are cracks in Maury's,
Imagine having a
we'll
monocle
find
and an
them.
eye patch.
The
That's kinda cool.
GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing.
It's a
Meaning
that
contact
if he's
lens,
doing
like
arms
spy-
deals in
like
Gotham,
spyglasses, but it just
They
contacts.
happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
A microphone.
The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Okay. Camera. Ooh, a cell phone has a camera.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Maury's conversation. Al, I'm hacking into
I
Maury's
have to
phone.
have a phone.
Encrypting your
I gotta hack the
signal.
phone.
There's blood on his chair. Or is that just a shadow?
Him to know you're
That
here.
could just be the shadow. I have no idea.
We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone
Hey, you're so
enjoying
cringy.
themselves? Don't
Why are we
worry.
doing this? Why are we
I
making
won't
this
tell
cringy,
anyone
bro?
with the badge.
He's on a roll. It's
Good
only a
job.
matter of time before he gets
Good
too
job.
chatty.
Well, you only have 2 subscribers. I
blend
have
in.
a loyal 1 because they don't care.
So,
Jump out the window,
I've been
bro.
sitting over there
Land
wondering,
on the pavement
what's
and call
Bruce
me when you're
Wayne
done.
doing in a place like this?
I'm kidding. I didn't mean that.
I
I'm
figured
sorry,
you went to
dude.
fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Probably.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Why is he holding the key?
Stop
behind his
me
back?
if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood.
They're angry.
I
at
remember
each
him
other.
From your father's time. I think that's
They made a
Riddler.
deal.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
Not him.
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Oh, God! That's brutal, but his graphics are terrible,
No.
so we don't see it like...
Let's get started.
Yeah, because they can show more blood coming out. Yeah.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
It's taking a while to load it.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Ow! Huh? They're
You okay?
probably gonna make a season 3 of this.
Yeah, I'm okay.
The Walking Dead one.
Run, now.
The wolf.
What you did to that man. Knocking him
Wolf
out
inside?
like that. How did you do that?
I don't know, you said wolf.
I had a different impression of you from TV. You never seemed that capable.
Yeah, I'm a man of many talents.
That's
Alright,
an
well,
understatement.
Figure that out and I will play the game.
Thank you.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino.
Oh, okay.
A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
And he's like, yo, that guy's Batman. Yo, what?
I wouldn't report Batman.
You wouldn't report Batman?
I wouldn't.
But you totally like, let's tell like, yo, that Flash murdered that girl.
Like steal his helmet though.
I'd steal his gear.
I would steal something.
I'd steal all of it.
I wouldn't steal all.
Like, I'd leave the car, but I'll take the gear. What do you mean? He had like 4 different suits.
Please, please. We can make
Yeah,
the deal.
okay. If I'm a
Anything you
random
want.
guy, I don't know what Batman
Our
has
issues
or
can't be
anything. I
solved
just see
with
the gear.
handshakes, Mori.
Yeah, I'm gonna be greedy.
This
I'm
is
gonna
what
take it all.
happens when you back out
It's
of
cool
a deal
stuff.
with
and
me.
It might fit me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
I don't know, but
No,
it's
please,
it's
don't
riddle
do
time.
this!
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I don't know. I think they just give it noise so we know
I'll
what
need
it
a
is.
place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence.
I think
pondering
people are
of
not
which
supposed to
can
notice
drive
you.
brilliant men to madness. It's the kind of conundrum that drives you to distraction, rattling around like a rat in your skull. Once it's in
Dude,
there,
to be honest, I don't know what I'm doing.
oh, it never gives you a moment's peace. Believe me, I know.
Oh, okay, wait, hang on.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
It'll be that much harder to count your blood money.
Yeah.
But
Audio playback
don't
fully
think you can
functional.
stall.
Time for a
I will get
distraction.
bored. You won't like that.
So, like, how to use this thing?
What the?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a black guy. I feel... People should have heard that. Ah. They're the nice people.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
No, because it means I get to do more.
You're
that's not
completely insane!
No,
It's inside.
I don't believe that's it.
No, we're going for it. Oh.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him
These
hell.
phalanges
We're
are just
counting
never
on you.
gonna be repaired. Well, he could. Right in the gut.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in.
I feel like they're out there.
Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Like, to be honest, I should have done that quicker. But yeah. Whoa, nah. Because they changed it to last time. They were actually using these now.
Hiya, Bats.
Last time we didn't have to.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Yeah. I feel like that could be it. Zach, can you take over? Apparently I'm getting an important call. Hello? What's up? You okay? How are you? Yeah. Are you
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy.
Now!
Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Put on the headset.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Oh, he's right there. Whoa, what? That's gonna suck. Oh, he has a grapple.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Oh, he's gonna die.
No!
It took too long.
I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
Ah, alright. Oh, you just killed a guy, bro.
I didn't know I was supposed to, like, I don't
Power the power lines, but yeah. You did it. You just stared at them.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Do you want to eat my food? I'm gonna eat it. See, let him die again? We already let him die, plus I have
Follow
to
the
save
power
him.
lines. There must be a weak point.
Swipe. Cuts anyway.
That'd be some, like, saw stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, well.
You broke the cage.
I guess it did it
That's
without me.
cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice. Mori deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Blood in this one. No, I just need to... I mean, the Riddler he's just a smart guy. The cane, Roundhouse. That's always a better thing. Roundhouse.
Enough of this!
Where did he get all these explosives?
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral.
Right there, I wanted to
Better
try.
hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
pretty sure they're actually like that heavy stuff up like in museums. What did I hit the titanium?
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
That's not Waller? Waller. Oh, it is.
After all, we're here to help.
I knew that.
I didn't know that.
I hate how she looks in this game. She looks fat for some reason.
She's fat in the comics.
Is she?
Yeah.
Seems weird.
She's like really, really fat.
That's weird.
But like in Arrow, she's skinny.
She's like fit and like.
Yeah, but recently in the comics, she almost died because of, you know, overweightness.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Why is she overweight? But she.
I don't know.
She like owns like a military.
Well, she owns Task Force X. Yeah. So I think after episode 1, I'm just gonna stop this. This has been going on. I'm just gonna scan it first.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
These kind of games. Yeah. Yeah, you can't even like you should skip that. Like we
your
know
days
where
are
he's
numbered, bat freak. We'll see
that guy has an important
Yeah,
role.
whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky,
He might be
jerk-offs.
vain because he has
Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn
mask.
heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
He has the voice in the
Riddler's
mask
right hand in
with the-
custody. Not a
the
bad
outline.
result, all told.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna put him on Venom.
Riddler
She's
used to
gonna put him
leave
on Venom.
clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. What we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Different
I
edits
don't
on the
know,
right
right?
way.
Not even the bad guy said. Just that
Commissioner
one-
Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with
I mean,
the governor.
technically he is
Rub her the
security,
wrong
but
way,
you wouldn't
I
expect
could end up
that.
on foot patrol till I
Just being killed by a
retire.
cane.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This
yeah, I
is
haven't
Amanda
drinking soda
Waller,
in so long.
director
I've been drinking
of
that.
the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some
At the
time.
store up the road,
No
it's,
one knows more about it than we do.
per 250 for two.
World-class criminals like Riddler.
250 for two. Soda.
They're kind of our
liters.
specialty.
Yeah, 2 for 250. Not a bad deal. Oh, I didn't answer.
Does this one speak?
Just say what you want to say.
With pleasure. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city
He
to
did
know.
it 2 fingers.
My
Are they
people
gonna-
tell me
I
you
don't-
did
I'm
some
pretty sure
good
those-
work
I
handling
mean, they
him,
could always
Batman.
attach it, but he's not gonna have all the feeling in them.
You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt
Yeah.
with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
You knew me even a little, you wouldn't hesitate. Trust me, you want me on your side. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far.
Okay.
As a token of interdepartmental.
They're off.
Mental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle.
I thought you said turn them
This
off.
is-
I can't hear you. We went into
We're
the
the
menu
ones
like
that'll
3
catch
times.
Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see
She
her
seems
try.
too friendly.
Special
I don't
Agent
like her
Iman
already.
Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
It's a really good question. Ah, I missed it.
Well, let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally
It's like
insane.
Vicky, like all over again.
You're drawn to them, aren't you?
Yeah.
There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
For what?
I think I know you a little better
There's
now.
background backup woman. There are 2 different ones. I don't know yet.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better
And
share
I'm not really
everything
listening.
you
I'm
find.
half listening because I'm trying to
Or
listen to this.
This courtesy call is gonna become something you
technically are
really
detecting me,
won't
yeah.
like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Full disclosure, Riddler left me this puzzle.
What is it?
I don't know yet. He said I had to solve it or people would get hurt.
Then you best get on it. Let's keep being honest with each other.
Wonder how much. This is just a gigantic cutscene. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Wayne Manor. Oh, the graphics look rocks. Like they're nothing.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some
Maybe
refreshments.
it's you absorbing the Wi-Fi.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus.
Oh yeah, dude.
Maybe music will help.
Music, eh? Classical. Ooh, I'm gonna do ambient.
Something with a beat.
That's a word. I think it means like upbeat, like, you know.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
I have to walk, walk, walk.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency.
There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Oh, I feel bad. He started shaking his hand.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field. Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course.
Why does he have green eyes? Because people...
That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged.
Green eyes.
If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
And upload it all to the Codex.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Justice? How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has 2 eyes under the blindfold, though. Not 1.
So it's something else. The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
I'm just not understanding.
Look at these strange grooves.
Ah, it's a disc. You have to put it into the machine. Right here, that's why they showed the machine.
Needle. A record needle.
Yeah. It gets bigger once he becomes a Batman.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Yeah. It is a button. That would be kind of funny. I still feel bad about Harvey. Yeah? You were trying to be a cool guy.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect.
Wait.
With you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and
Alright,
our
that's
stock
kinda
price
weird.
has doubled
Her thing
since you
is
took
green.
the company back from Oswald Cobblepot.
Her,
The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the
lettering.
details, but I've got a meeting
his
with
is
Lucius I've got to
normal.
run to.
Well, I don't
I
mean to
think
pry,
she's corrupt.
What's in that case? Seems
I'm
like
just
an
saying.
odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Oh my god. Wouldn't that be 2 W's?
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your Bat-Tech.
Bruce Wayne just
But
said you're in my
if you want me to stop,
No, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles.
Oh my god. What's
Some
his
kind
first
of
favorite
test.
chair?
Show me.
He did.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works.
Well, he sent a
This should
priest
come
to-
in handy.
That's where we
No
sent the
sign of
priest to
explosives or
James
poison.
from.
Already
That's
scanned
where
for
he
that
was
in the
in prison.
cave.
Oh, well. No, I mean, well, it said he was in prison at Santa Prisca.
Would you look at that? Micro-pulse waveform. The sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What the hell is that?
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
I think that's Lucicia's daughter's machine.
Hi, Dad.
Lucius has a daughter.
Tiffany?
Yeah.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time.
Tiny.
High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer.
Cuddle with it.
Not bad, huh?
It's so tiny.
You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life. Huh. There's something different about you.
Styles the teenagers have these days.
There is.
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Why is she going like this? She has no hair there. It's on the other side.
You look...
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use.
It's a really high-tech frisbee.
I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Cornell?
Let me take a crack at it.
Hard school to get
I
in,
can help
bro.
you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Cornell.
If you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
Colleges, you know?
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred.
I know, it's a lot of money.
I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
Yeah.
I'll let him tell you
I work at
himself,
Cornell.
but,
It's like, yo, dude, you're smart.
he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
I know, right?
Yeah,
if you can
every now
afford
and then
Cornell,
his,
just save that money, bro.
Hands start
Buy
shaking.
a house. And like,
I'd like him to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him.
Ooh.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
Chemistry at its finest.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises.
Virginia banned To Kill a
we do.
Mockingbird? Why?
If you're willing to pull her into this
Why?
Riddler project,
Oh
why
my
not
God.
consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission?
Virginia.
We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Okay. Then... let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
In no time. Oh.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Blake. Cho-Cho. Secondary cop.
Guess I'll see you in a bit.
Right?
I'll be down in my office.
Blake.
Whenever you get done here.
You know.
Keep me in the loop about that,
He's a
thing.
special agent.
Will do.
Guy with like no lines, but it's just there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, Blake right there.
Sorry for the unannounced visit.
No, that's just a new guy.
We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit.
But his name's Blake.
We just came by to ask a few questions?
Probably.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble.
Uh-oh, that's
it's my job to find out just how much.
That's not good. I didn't know I was in trouble. I'm in trouble.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
It's the painting you don't like.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zsasz. Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know. Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, just stay calm, okay? I'm gonna get you out of here.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Lucius! No!
Love Lucifer.
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks Wayne
GCPD is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
This live stream's going great.
Oh, God, Lucius. You were at the center of everything we do.
He was truly one of a kind. I don't know what we'll do without him. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Believe me, Alfred, I know how you feel. But we can't make this about revenge. Riddler is a threat to Gotham, and that's why he has to be stopped.
As long as he is stopped. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Odd, Bruce. What are you mixed up in?
She's crying.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been quite a man. Either that, or he left...
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know?
Or him just being...
I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. which one's not to cross.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zsasz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I didn't agree to that. But you did help me out.
Friends look out for each other. Am I right?
A vital link in our chain has left us.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot riding on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Gosh, John, I don't know. My schedule's just so packed these days.
Please don't blow me off. Not after what we went through together.
Maybe try my secretary.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh. 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 We're here to mourn. Please, you shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Oh, easy, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right, Bruce. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
Tell me where he is. I am not messing around, John.
Oh, Bruce, I missed your fire. I really did. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him...
This is way too long. This is only episode 1. Oh, I can't control the cutscenes.
Enjoying the view?
Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Probably.
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you.
He said he was gonna pick us up.
Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
The only thing there's an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. I heard you got all buddy-buddy with her after I was out of earshot. Told her about that puzzle you got from Riddler. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham. It's not the way I do things. It's not the way we do things. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. Now that there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler. Just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
just say that. Clever cannot be stopped.
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
In any way.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Boom goes the dynamite. Look at that. What?
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Thane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Huh. That took a while. Okay. What else do we need?
Damn it! It's stuck! No way to open it from the inside.
That's about to happen.
Then how do we get out?
How do you get out? You go down those stairs.
We go in.
After you.
No, I'm making music. Look at all those safes. They're all locked.
Give me a good, honest crack house any
one's
day.
Open. That's a dead guy. I wonder who it is. It's a bald guy. Oh!
God.
That's gross. I think he peed his pants. Like the zipper just somehow goes that way, like right here. I don't even know what that is. I think this. All right, I guess we'll examine his really gross head. Look at his eyes.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Maybe it's in his ear.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Oh God! Listen to something really loud.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
Oh!
He must have suffered a shock.
He bit his
or a
tongue
sudden
off.
jolt.
He bit his own tongue off. That's really gross.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
What's with everyone named Fernandez?
He's one of Waller's.
Like Blake, Fernandez, like all these generic cop names. They're all. Are you sure about that? Alright, so this shoe is clean, but this one, there's something
One shoe
on
is
it.
missing.
Oh, the shoe's
The sole
gone.
of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Yeah. I thought that was a shoe. It looks like a shoe. And you just look over here. It's a different shoe. I mean, first of all, why is he wearing ripped socks? Oh,
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right
that's
hand.
gross.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
What else? Oh, wait a minute. A phone. I didn't see that.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
Hey, he wants me to go in there.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet
I
he
love
tried
games.
to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
What if I don't want to go in there?
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood.
And fingers.
We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
That's a really good question. Wait, why am I linking this? I haven't looked at anything else yet.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
That's an agency-issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free, and you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
Ooh.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Hey, look, it's his shoe.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
No, nothing that would have severed his fingers in there.
Oh, wait. I gotta link that to this.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
And now I'm gonna do the oh, look at that, actually.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Which connects to the shoes?
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll kill each other. I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
And to do that, we have to go.
Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in. The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
And that led to this.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
No, go ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
Getting in the murder. Uh-oh. Box.
He's rising, Batman.
Wrong way! That's what that agent did.
Oh.
You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a move on. I'm not kidding, Batman.
I can almost make out a message.
I'm not letting you cook in there.
I'm hitting the button, it's just not going.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Not that one.
I know, right? Yeah, this makes sense. Why couldn't you
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
I don't even know what that is. It's a missile? That's a missile? Please.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal.
Schematics.
A radio signal.
Oh.
Signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Mori sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Turn yourself in while you still have a chance.
Don't say stupid things, okay? Not when you've just started earning my respect. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
We'll see. Just know that there's a cost to doing business. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right? Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
How much more of this? This. Okay, well. This? Oh. There's one more. There are 6 chapters for each. I just did chapter 5.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's...
Yeah, too much. Plus, No one watching anyway, so who cares, right? I know, right? I feel bad. So, goodbye.